I'd broken up with my girlfriend several months before, and I just wasn't feeling fulfilled at all. Making money online was great, and a lot of people won't understand this until they experience it for themselves. But there was just no purpose behind what I was doing other than putting money into the bank account. And I just remember this feeling, everyone on the outside, oh my God, you've done amazing, you've got your sports cars, you're traveling around the world, you're like an internet guru, in terms of, being able to make money in your sleep and everything else. And that was the outside perception, but the inside was very different. It was like, this stuff isn't anywhere near as good as I thought it would be. The cars on the drive, the traveling was a good experience, don't get me wrong, it was amazing. I'm so grateful for being able to experience that, but I wouldn't have wanted to do it for the rest of my life. There's only so many beaches that you can lie on. There's only so many hotel rooms that you want to stay in. And I spent a couple of months towards the end of '09 just feeling really low. And it probably sounds totally ungrateful, but until somebody, or if you've experienced it yourself, it's very hard to explain. So what I ended up doing is making a decision to help out a couple of friends of mine. In fact, here is a picture of them. Richard on the left, Alex on the right. That was actually, that BMW in front of them was my original BMW from when I was an estate agent. It was just sat there rotting away, not really ever being used. And I remember the guys saying, "Can we take the BMW?" Because they were, driving around in this Ford KA. And so I was like, "Yeah, borrow it. I don't care." And I was teaching the guys, how to sort of operate an affiliate marketing business, how to start generating income, working online. And cutting a very long story short, working with me, I was living in my penthouse apartment at that time, which is that building behind. It was the top level apartment. I was able to teach them how to, do what I had done. And within 6 weeks, they were making money consistently. And within 12 weeks, within 3 months, they were job free. Richard was in recruitment, Alex was in lettings, and, they walked away from their jobs. And that experience, let me just switch cameras back. And that experience for me was the beginning of everything, because it was the most fulfilled I'd ever felt. Just, teaching and helping and supporting. And anybody who's done teaching, mentoring, supporting will know how fulfilling it really is. If somebody had said to me at 19, 20, 21 as an estate agent, you would be mentoring and teaching people, I wouldn't have even thought it was something I would want to do. It never crossed my mind. Some people, I remember friends being, "I want to be a teacher," and I could never really understand it as a younger guy. For me, it was experiential. It was once I did it, I was like, this is just absolutely amazing. Now, you might be wondering why I'm telling you all this, and it's because I want you to understand the message behind what I'm teaching here, because it's so vitally important if you want to get off to the best possible start, this next part. So what ended up happening going into 2010 is I started speaking at seminars, entrepreneurial events. I spoke at the UK Internet Millionaire Summit, and I was teaching and training my business model, or business models at that time, my different affiliate marketing strategies, etc. And I was getting a lot of attention. A lot of people coming to me saying, "I want to learn from you. I want to, come to your workshops," which I started holding. And I was just holding these regular workshops, 15, 20, 25 people at the most at a time. They'd come in for 2 days. Some of them were 3 days. And I would just teach online business. And my opinion going into this was that I am going to change thousands of people's lives running these workshops, teaching people exactly what I know in an intensive way and letting them leave and go off. And the sad, unfortunate reality is that did not happen at all. Very, very quickly, I started to see the struggle. Very, very quickly, I started to see people feeling overwhelmed, people, spreading themselves too thin, struggling to get to grips with even some of the basics. And I found that, workshops really, and still to this day, have an amazing place in teaching and education. But at the same time, it's not something that you can teach someone in 2 or 3 days and expect them to go off and just, do it. It's just not reality. And I learned that by, having emails and people constantly trying to get in touch saying, what do I do next? I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that. And honestly, it got very stressful because for me, building my own business was hard. Building tons of other people's businesses with them, for them, was way harder. And I very quickly decided that maybe, I need to stop doing this. This is something that I'm not enjoying as much as I thought I would. People are struggling so much more than what I thought they would do. What I ended up doing is I was working with this one guy, phone calls, he was ringing me, and I was convinced I was going to make this guy a success. And 6 months taking his calls, telling him what to do, helping him, coaching him, mentoring him. He was just not getting anywhere. And I remember going to a couple of seminars, and I was speaking to some guys that were similar to me, successful online business guys, mentoring and teaching at events and seminars and selling off workshops. And I said to them, I'm so struggling with this. People just aren't getting results. And, everybody's response was always the same. It was always, people are lazy. People don't take action. That was always the response. People are looking for get-rich-quick schemes. But I knew my students weren't. I'm a strong believer you attract like-minded people. If I put messages out there of easy, simple, get-rich-quick, then that's who I'm going to attract. But I never did that. Whenever I spoke at seminars or events, I would always be very straight up with people that, this takes work, it takes effort. And so the result of that, I attracted some really awesome, hardworking people, but they still weren't getting it. So for me, it was a case of feeling quite disillusioned middle of 2010 with what I wanted to do. But through that disillusioned experience, I decided to start an online community, a website where people could interact and share ideas. I did have successful students. I had my original 2 students I spoke about, and I had another few people coming through. I had one guy called Johnny who had gone on and built a 6-figure income within 6 months. So I did have people that were getting results. And what I decided to do is bring us all into a community so we could just support one another, answer questions, be there, give honest, fair advice. There are a lot of forums out there on the internet where people talk a good game but aren't actually giving the right advice or good advice because they've never really had results themselves. A lot of, even bitter, twisted, frustrated people, just spreading negativity really in terms of what it takes to be successful. So I had this idea of creating this private, safe online community. And very, very quickly, we saw drastic results improving with our community members. We saw more and more people getting results, more and more people actually overcoming hurdles. But it was still significantly less than what I would have ever hoped for. Still a lot of confusion and frustration. And of course, there will always be people that are lazy. Of course, there will always be people that don't do the work. But my view was I want to provide the best possible solution for those who are hardworking, those who really do want it, those who are going to take action. And the result of launching this private community is I had a lot of people at this time paying me $97 per month to be a part of this private community. And that grew into several $100,000 a month revenue coming into the company. And that enabled me to recruit a very talented tech team in Michigan. It enabled me to recruit staff, business coaches and coaches, mentorships, holding more and more events. And things started to grow really quite rapidly. More and more people were becoming successful and everything else. But I knew I could still make things better. And through 2011, what we started to do is just systemize everything. We started building tools and technology and things from the ground up to make processes much faster. And that's what we now call our business system today. We created this business system that people could literally plug into, start learning and educating, but more importantly, earn while they learn. And this is way more successful than teaching people the traditional affiliate marketing model of how to set up a website, how to generate leads, or how to generate viewers or visitors or an audience, and then how to pick products to promote and everything else. That's a really good strategy, but it was nowhere near as effective as actually creating systemized ways of people being able to earn while they learn, step by step, so they're actually ready to start generating income, almost out the gate. And I'll explain how that works more in a moment. But I want to continue to share this story with you. So in 2011, one of the biggest challenges that I saw people experiencing was, getting enough income to replace their jobs. I was seeing more and more people making affiliate sales, a couple of $100, few $100, even a couple of $1,000 in commissions, but people were really struggling to earn, $5,000, $10,000 upwards in commissions. And a lot of it came down to people struggling to find the right offers to promote, the right promotionals. So what I started doing in 2011 is I started sharing some of the stuff that I was promoting. I was very heavily involved with self-development and that type of products. I was involved with a travel product. And again, I started, showing people more and more ways to promote, especially these higher ticket items with the bigger commissions, and things got better and better. And then in 2012, things took a drastic change, a massive change. I attended a seminar in Washington, D.C., called Underground by a guy called Yannick Silver. Whilst I was out there, I bumped into a guy that I knew online called Jay Kubizak, who you may or may not know is now my business partner. Well, we didn't know each other. I knew of him. I knew of him because he was responsible for creating many millionaires on the internet. I'd created some thousandaires, but I certainly hadn't created any millionaires. And I knew this guy was, one of the best in the industry. And I was kind of excited when I saw that he was there. Went over, introduced myself, shared some of the stuff we were doing, and he really liked what I had to say, actually. He was like, you're doing some really cool stuff. We kept in touch. A couple of months later, mid-2012, I get a call from him, and he asks if I want to come out to New York. He wanted to have a chat with me. I'd shared some stuff with him that sort of perked him up, and, pricked his ears up. And I said to him, well, that's cool. It could be good timing because I've actually got a vision for another company, which I'd love to share the vision with you and see what you think. So I went out there in 2012 and I whiteboarded with him this whole business plan that I had. And it was frighteningly close to some of the ideas that he had that he wanted to talk to me about. And he had actually come out of a partnership with David Bark. He's one of the US New York best time sellers in wealth and finance. He had sort of come out of a partnership with him, was looking for his next venture, and things just started to collaborate, and we just can't explain the synergy that we had. It still to this day it's frightening. What we did is at the end of 2012 we launched this vision, Digital Experts Academy. Bringing micro-learning, in other words, online education and training and curriculums and certifications, high-end mentorship groups, mastermind groups, and just ways of actually bringing people forward with this new online world that we live in. And the success stories and case studies speak for themselves. We've had hundreds and hundreds of successful people come to our academy and get tremendous results, building businesses that they're passionate about and they're impactful on. But that's not really what I want to talk about right now. I want to get back to you and why this is also important. If there's one thing that I feel that I have learned that can help you, it's why people struggle. Having worked with literally tens of thousands of people who have gone through our communities, our curriculums, our memberships, I don't sit on my backside resting my laurels. I'm focused and obsessed with helping people get results, seeing why people are struggling and helping them improve and get results that they're looking for. And the biggest reason why people struggle online is simple. They struggle to make sales and they struggle to sell products and services that are, in high demand. And that's what I'm going to teach you right now. I'm going to teach you how you sell stuff online, and then I'm going to teach you how you actually create an income that is scalable, and then I'm going to teach you, how to put it all together and what we can do to support you through that process. So if you like the sound of that, we're going to switch cameras. Just give me one moment, and we're going to go across to the whiteboard. You should see me coming up here now. We should have switched cameras across now. So like I said, it doesn't matter if you're selling products as an affiliate, selling other people's products, or you're selling your own products. It's really important to understand that at the end of the day, selling is the lifeblood of your business. Getting customers is the lifeblood of your business. So many people come online, doesn't matter if they sign up for an affiliate program or they start their own website, and just think people are going to find their website. Just think people are going to come along, see their stuff and buy it. And if you do that, you're just going to miserably fail and you're going to get no results whatsoever. There's a very specific strategy that I learned in 08, 09 and fine-tuned and got very effective at working with, that generated sales effortlessly. And that's what you want. You want a business where sales come in effortlessly. So I'm going to just call this How to Sell Stuff Online. Okay? So here's the deal. The internet is driven by content. This is why everybody virtually goes online. It doesn't matter if they're reading articles, it doesn't matter if they're consuming newsfeed posts on Facebook, Instagram, news websites, researching products, YouTube. People are looking for content 24/7, 365 days a year, all around the world, in every niche and market you can possibly imagine. People are constantly looking for solutions to problems. People are constantly looking to better themselves. People are constantly looking for entertainment. There are 1,000,001 reasons, I'm sure, why people are online, but it's all centered around this idea of creating content. Now, understanding how to put content on the internet is how you attract an audience of people. Doesn't matter if it's an advert on a newsfeed post on Facebook, one of those ads on Facebook, or like content on Facebook, social media, Twitter, Instagram, or Google. Putting content out there is really the first step to learning how to be successful online. And people think it's complicated or it's hard. It's so easy. Have you ever updated your Facebook status? Have you ever put up an Instagram picture? Have you ever, put an article or blog post out on the internet? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But the point is it's all the same. Doing a Facebook post is no easier or harder than doing a blog post. It's, once you know how to do it, it's very, very simple to put information out there. Setting up an ad, and I'll put this below here, an advert online couldn't be simpler. It's so straightforward nowadays with platforms like the Facebook advertising platform, the Google platform, other, you can do YouTube advertising. Placing ads on the internet is very, very easy. And what you're able to do is, do ads that are content to create an audience. So if you're going into a business where people are interested in health and fitness, then you're going to put content that's going to appeal to people that are in health and fitness. Break it up if you're looking at people that are looking to lose weight. You're going to put content out there where people are looking to lose weight. And the amazing thing is this doesn't have to be your own content. You're able to leverage as an affiliate other people's content, other companies' content. You just need to know how to be able to put it out there. And this is something that you can learn very, very quickly, very quickly. I don't care what your technical skills are, where you are in the world, how old you are. Learning how to put content out there is very straightforward because, and I'm going to highlight this in red, it creates this audience. And learning how to attract an audience is the beginning process of being extremely successful online. Now, once you've created that audience, what you're able to do through the content is actually put up lead pages where you're offering continued content, more information, more training. Here's a great example right now. You went onto one of my web pages for this webinar, and I said, give me your name and email address to come onto this webinar. What did I do? I had a lead page asking for your email address, promising more content. And what I like to call this step is providing a value, okay? So lead page says, hey, here's a webinar, come and join me, and I'm going to provide some value for you to help you solve some problems, for example. And this is how you build an email list of subscribers, okay? Lead pages, enter an email address, value. Now, as an affiliate, the amazing thing is you don't need to set any of this stuff up. All you need to do is learn how to get the audience to the lead page to where the email list can be built, and then any product sales that come in, you earn a commission. Now, different affiliate programs are more effective than others. A lot of the affiliate programs out there aren't good affiliate programs because the product owners just don't know how to market. They just don't know what they're doing. But if you can concentrate on focus on promoting profitable affiliate programs where they know how to actually cultivate relationships with customers by providing value, the sales are going to come in. But it's important you understand exactly how this works. So as you provide value and you just continue to provide value, what happens is you build a relationship which in turn builds trust, and the more value that you provide, the more this goes up, okay? So as somebody who has an email list, you just want to continue to provide value, and anybody can learn to do this. You don't even need to be an expert in a particular industry, because you can use borrowed information and content. All you're doing is being the person directing the individual to the delivery of that value. Imagine someone interested in horses. Okay, if you build a list of subscribers of people who are interested in horses because you're putting content out there about horses, all you need to do is find articles and good information that you can send to your subscribers where they can find more and more, good content and information and value. And where the areas I like to teach people is you want to really focus on businesses where you're providing big ass solutions, okay, to big ass problems. People that want to lose weight, people that want to be more profitable in their business, people who want to quit smoking, people who want to have more energy, people who want to be more productive, more successful. These are sort of industries that can be really, really good. My favorite industries that I've ever been in has been education, and part of education, self-development. I just think it's a really nice audience of people to work with, and they buy stuff because they're the type of people that actually believe in investing in themselves. So once you actually start to understand this process, what happens is you're able to then do promotions to your email list. Okay? And the result of doing promotions to your email list, when you have a relationship and trust built, is simply money. That's what happens. You make sales when you do those email promotions. Now, this is just a basic way of me teaching you and explaining how you sell stuff online. A lot of people think selling stuff online is about having a fancy website with a good product, and it's not the case whatsoever. I've been able to sell thousands of different products in multiple different markets over the years, and it's not been about having the best website or having the best technology. It's been about understanding the process of creating an audience of people, building a list of subscribers, providing value to that subscribers, then making very specific types of promotions to those people. And the result of that is that they are able to, make an informed decision to buy stuff that's going to help them get closer to whatever it is that they're looking to achieve, or whatever it is that they're interested in, whatever their hobbies and interests are, etc. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to teach you a business model, I guess, a way of actually really growing your income sustainably, how to create a sustainable, reliable income as a marketer working online. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to draw this triangle to represent three areas, three sides. And the first income stream I want to talk about is earning and growing a residual income. I first learned about residual income as a concept, as an idea, in 2007, before I started this business, when I read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And the thing that blew me away was this idea of that you could earn money 24/7, 365 days a year while you sleep. And the reason it was is because you had either your money working for you in assets, maybe property rental, that kind of thing, or you had a business that had employees in, where money was coming in, and whether you're working or not, the business was operating. And I want you to think about this in the offline world. Like, what do you pay for every single month? Do you pay for your electricity? Do you pay for your satellite television? Do you pay for a gym membership? Do you pay for a magazine subscription? There are things in life, your mobile phone or your cell phone bill, there are things in life that we pay for every single month. And we accept that as long as we pay that, we get the value returned to us, and we get the use of the service or the membership or whatever it is that we're paying for. And as a business owner, you want residual income coming into your business. Now, as an affiliate, what you're able to do is go out and specifically promote products that people pay for every single month. And the result is that you get monthly subscriptions for those referrals. So by creating an audience, cultivating a list, building an email list of subscribers and making promotions, when you focus on selling membership subscriptions or subscriptions, you can get paid month in, month out. And there are a ton of affiliate programs out there that can pay you residual income. Now, just as an example, let's just say you're earning $20 for every person you refer to a product. I'm going to give you some examples so you understand as well. Like, we have a few residual products. One of ours is called Digital Business Lounge. Digital Business Lounge is for business owners, online business owners, helps them get up professional websites, hosting, they can purchase domain names, we've got internet marketing tools, they can track their advertising campaigns, and people pay us $37 a month, sometimes $67 a month for our premium accounts, and they pay it every single month. And they're happy to pay it every month because it helps them operate a profitable business and earn more and more money because of the services that we provide. So of course they keep on paying. But when an affiliate refers somebody to us, to Digital Business Lounge, as an example, we'll pay $20 a month commission for that referral on the $37 a month subscription, for example. Now, if you have 200 people that you refer to a membership site or a subscription service that somebody's paying for, when you make that referral, you'll be getting $4,000 a month, okay? 20 times 200 people every month, okay? So what I was able to do in 08 and 09, as an example, was by the end of 09 going into 2010, I built 35, maybe closer to $40,000 in residual income in my business, whether I was working or not, because I'd spent 2 years building and referring recurring income programs, where I was getting commissions every single month. And I continue to this day to focus on developing more tools and technology, now my own more so than being an affiliate, where people pay monthly for that service. I mentioned earlier on in the call, I started my membership community site, $97 a month. At that time, it was just a private community. People were very willing to pay $97 a month because of the value they were getting, the support and help, and avoiding costly mistakes where they would have lost a lot more money than $97 by not having the help and advice. So to them, it was a no-brainer. And that's really what you're looking for. You're looking to promote those types of products. And you can just keep growing and growing those referrals. Now, the next type of income I just want to talk is promotional, okay? And this is the email promotions. And that's where you find a product or a service that you think is going to match the email subscribers or the followers that you have, and you send an email and say, hey, check out this amazing product. Again, as an affiliate, all you're getting is a link, which is your link, personal to you. We teach you all of this stuff. You put it in the email, you send it out. Anybody who clicks that link is tracked back to you as the person making that referral. They go and purchase a certain amount of product. You get the commissions for it. So, you can build lists of subscribers, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. I have hundreds of thousands of subscribers in my business. Okay, but just as an example, if you were to sell 20, products at $200 commission, okay, so it's kind of the reverse of this, but 20 products at $200 commission, you would get, you've done it, $4,000 in sales for selling just 20 products. So the affiliate, this could be a product that sells for $400, a video training course, a one-day seminar. It could be a physical product. It could be something that you're promoting, that's your own idea, your own product or service, mentorship or training, or if you're a coach or something, for an hour of your time. When you actually go out there and you promote to your list and then 20 people take up that offer, so as an example with us, we have our digital business system membership, and that sells for $297, okay? When our affiliates sell our business system membership, okay, we pay them $200 of the $297 for that referral. Why are we able to pay such a high commission? 200 of the 297? Because it's an information business. There's no physical product. There's no content that we have to distribute or send. So we get the customer, which is referred to us. We pay the affiliate for making that referral to us. That commission gets paid to them. We're all happy. Very different if you're selling a physical product that you're selling for $400, but it costs $350 to fulfill. Those types of affiliate programs, you're not going to get such big commissions. Say, for example, you sell a $400 kitchen television, that somebody buys for their kitchen. On Amazon, you're going to get 3, 4, 5% commissions for making that referral. So it's a lot smaller. It can still be a nice referral, but it's significantly smaller to, say, selling an information or a digital product where the product owners can afford to, pay you a lot more. If you go to clickbank.com, there are literally thousands of information products that can be sold that you get commissions for, okay? And you just sign up and you can be an affiliate for their program. Then I want to talk about high ticket, and this is the ones I spoke about earlier, which changed everything for me in 2009. This is how I was able to stop sitting in front of my screen all day selling low-cost products, and I was able to focus on selling higher-priced products. And the result of that is, let's say, for example, you sell 4 products, which are, say, $1,000 commissions or $1,000 that you're getting. That, again, would be 4K coming in to your business, and it's for a sale a week, okay? And there are a lot of different types of high-ticket products that you can sell. Ones that I've personally focused on have been in self-development and the travel industry as well, like travel and discounted travel, memberships, that kind of thing, and workshops, seminars, mentorship groups. We actually have a personal mastermind that Jay and I hold that people pay over $30,000 to be a part of. They get to work with us in person. They come to Jay's property. We have people out here in Miami recently, and we're actually working with them, building their businesses together. And these are, of course, customers that really know, like, and trust us. They've experienced some of our products, and they just want to go to that next level. And people always say to me, and I'm going to tell you why in a moment, but why will people spend a lot of money for products? What's the real reason people are going to spend money? And I'll tell you, because until you overcome that idea that people don't spend money, then you're not going to go out and sell those types of products. But trust me, people do it all day long, every single day. Maybe you have, maybe you will yourself sometime. Now, the result of that would be $12,000 a month, as an example, every single month for those, minus obviously any costs involved, 20%, let's say, in advertising and marketing, etc. That would be $144,000 a year business, just from these very small numbers, considering it's the World Wide Web with millions and billions of people online. 200 people where you're getting $20 a month, 20 people a month where you do an email promotion, 4 people a month, 1 person a week where you're selling a high ticket item. That's how you're able to scale and create a business. That's how I was able to create a business that was paying me over $500,000 in 2009 whilst I was traveling around the world, okay? It's just really understanding good business practice. Now, before we switch back to the computer, it is important, I just want to share with you this idea of why people will spend money in particular industries, okay? So let's say somebody's at point A and they want to get to point B. Let's use an example. Somebody wants to build a business, okay? And they want to build a business where at point B they're making 10K a month, okay? Now, if you can create a product or you can be an affiliate for a product that's going to help somebody get from A to B, of course there's a value there, okay? Now, it could be that there are multiple different ways of getting to point B. So, for example, they could do an e-learning, online learning course, and in their eyes it might take them 6 months to get here, 12 months to get here, 18 months to get here, 24 months to get here, 30 months to get to point B, as an example, okay? And that might be appealing to them. I'm going to do the e-learning, I'm going to learn to build and cultivate my business and create a business. The end result is that I'm going to have a business that I'm passionate about. It's going to be online. And in 30 months' time, I'm going to be, at the point that I want to be at, that I feel is my initial goal anyway. Now, what if you can create a way where somebody can get to here in 6 months and here in 12 months? So instead of it taking 30 months, they could be doing 5K a month by the 6-month point, 10K a month by the 12-month point. Or if it's somebody looking to lose weight, they could lose 12 pounds by 6 months or 6 weeks, and they could learn 25 pounds by 12 weeks, as an example. Anything where somebody's looking to improve themselves or get from a point A to a point B. There are so many examples I could give you from this perspective. But here's the important thing. When you can design a product, so for example, instead of e-learning, mentorship, okay? Mentorship. You're going to have one-on-one mentors, you're going to be able to pick up the phone, you're going to get help with building your website, you're going to help with the tools and technology, we're going to give you software, and we're going to give you products that you can sell yourself, we're going to give you a vehicle that you can get started with straight away. This is how we're able to speed up this timeline for you. That has a value. That has a very significant value. So where somebody might pay $500, for e-learning and doing it themselves, they might pay, $10,000, to be able to do it in 12 months. Because the cost of them not having the mentorship and the training is not only a ton of time, it's also a lot less frustration. And that's the two biggest reasons why people will spend good money on products, okay? Is that if they can do it with less frustration, in other words, more support, and if they can do it faster. So as a marketer or as an affiliate, you're always looking for products and services that are going to help you achieve that, help people achieve less frustration and results faster. And the result of that is that they're going to be lining up to buy the products and services if you are doing the first bit right as well. Now, I'm not trying to overwhelm you here. I just really want to teach you some of the key principles that I've been able to learn over the last few years that have enabled me to be wildly successful, marketing, selling products online. And what I want to do now, actually, is I just want to jump back on. In fact, I'm going to give you one more example because I just had another idea. So one of the other products that I was selling, I don't sell it anymore, but back in 2011, was a travel membership. And what that membership enabled people to do is vacation or take, holidays in 5-star luxury exclusive events for venues, for a fraction of the cost if you were to book direct. And what it was is you would pay $10,000 for this travel membership. But as a member, you got every single week tons of exclusive deals, tons and tons of exclusive deals. So what that meant is that instead of spending $3,000 a week for a particular venue, you might spend literally $300, okay? So you would save tons of money every time that you traveled, and it was this travel membership I was part of. So what I did is I had a huge list of business owners on the internet, and I knew they have tons of time. They can take their laptops, get up and go, and they can go and get results. So what I did is I enabled them to save money. I enabled them to travel with less frustration, or, because it had an amazing concierge service. And I enabled them to do it a lot faster because there were so many different deals coming up, or a lot easier. So there were so many different options every single week that they were able to have more of a laptop lifestyle. And this membership was selling upwards of $10,000 to get these exclusive rates. So what I was doing is I was sending out these lists to these subscribers, and I was getting $3,000-$4,000 commissions every time I sold a membership to this travel club, okay? And people would be so happy to make that purchase because they were getting this amazing experience. So the point I'm trying to do is I'm trying to open up your eyes to look, there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. There's a lot of different things that are out there. The first step is just really understanding how this all pulls together. That's what we're going to talk about now. So let's just jump back onto the laptop so I can kind of carry on. So again, give me a minute while I switch cameras. You should see me coming up any minute now. I'm back at my desk, hopefully you can see me. And what I want to do is I want to just log into our training system and just share something very quickly with you from a technology perspective. So as an affiliate, and We're just going to switch back to my screen, so you should be able to see my screen coming up any moment now. As an affiliate, like I said, the most important thing for you to understand is it's your job to just generate the leads, and then eventually the sales are going to come in. So it's all about finding that audience, learning how to market effectively online, and then actually putting those people into offers that are going to convert into money. So I'm going to give you an example of how easy it is to create an affiliate link, just in case you didn't know. So if I go to marketing and I go to my link generator, we have a very advanced affiliate program. So please don't expect every affiliate program to be like this, but I just want to show you how affiliate links work. Let's say, for example, you want to give away free training on how to build a business on the internet. So I'm going to go to this site here. I'm going to select this landing page, 5 steps to success online. And then the thank you page, 5 steps to success online. And then here I'm just going to put in demo, and then this is the tracking. So this is how, as an affiliate, I would know what ad campaign, what advertising or marketing campaign generated the sale. And then I'm going to hit generate advertising link. And what this does, it creates a coded link which is linked to my affiliate account. So this would be your affiliate account. So that means anybody who goes through this link or this link here is going to be in a situation where they are tracked back to me as the referral. The person made that referral. So if I actually go and visit this link, so if somebody was to click this link and go here to this content, here you'll see that I've landed on this web page. I haven't had to build it, design it, create it. They land on this web page, they read the information, or in this instance, watch the video. And then if they want more information, they enter their email address. And what we're able to do is continue to give them the value, continue to give them training, information, and support to help them better themselves with understanding what it takes to get the correct education and be successful online. So we redirect them to a video where we give them more information. We continue to follow up with them by email. But the point I want to make is, as an affiliate, you've already done your job. You've already done your job. You've made the referral to the affiliate program, whatever that affiliate program is. They now have that lead or that subscriber or that website visitor. And if somebody buys something, you get that commission. And with us, the way that it works is that we have tons of different products that we promote. So let me switch cameras back again, because I've kind of demonstrated how easy that is. You should see me coming back up. So we have tons of different products that are related to every audience. So for example, an audience of people who are interested in growing their online business. We have our mentorship programs, our Digital Experts Academy curriculum. We have our software, our tools, our technology. So as an affiliate, when somebody makes us a referral, that becomes their referral for life, and anything that we sell them at any point, that individual gets a commission for. Now, the reason I wanted to share this with you is because this is why affiliate marketing is so powerful. You don't need your own product, you don't need your own service, you don't need to be creating your own offers and websites, you don't need to be doing fulfillment, you don't need to be doing anything. All you need to do is learn how to market. The important thing for you to understand is that's the education part. The education part is learning how to put content out to an audience, to attract an audience, so that you can eventually go out there, grow your own list ideally, even though it's not essential. You can send your subscribers to other people's lists and build their lists, and they'll do the selling and everything else. But eventually, and this is what we teach, is teach you to have your own list, because then you can promote multiple products to those subscribers for years to come, and that's huge leverage. And what we've designed is a way to actually teach you how to do affiliate marketing with our business system. It's up to you if you want to apply it to other products and services, or if you want to even sell our own products and services. What I always say is only market products and services that you really believe in. If you ever experience a product or a service that is transformational for you, adds huge value, that's a great start. If you've followed somebody who's been great for your health and fitness, they've probably got products and services that you can refer as an affiliate and get commissions on. And like I said, you can go to sites like clickbank.com, amazon.com have an affiliate program, and you can earn commissions for making those referrals. So the education is all about learning how to market, eventually grow that list of subscribers, making sales by providing value and promotions, and then that's the easiest, simplest, straightforward way to earn commissions working on the internet. And that is how, guys, you start a profitable online business from scratch without having any fancy ideas, without having to have any fancy, glorious websites, investing tens of thousands in programming and web development and web design. That is how you're able to immediately start to create leverage by understanding how to build a list of subscribers so that you can do more promotions, grow your residual income so you've got recurring income coming in and high ticket income coming into your business. And obviously subsequently after that, what you're looking to do is achieve as well high ticket, the bigger commissions. Now I want to ask you this. Let's just say $1,000 a commission per sale, $1,000 per sale for a product. How many products a month would you need to sell to replace your current income? 2, 5, 10, 15? But at the end of the day, these are very small numbers when you think about how big the web is. A lot of people are very skeptical or that it's not possible to make hundreds of thousands or even 7 figures, even 8 figures working online. It's all about scale. Okay, it's not about being the smartest man. It's about knowing how to market and how to sell quality products and then scale that skill. Scale, sell more and more and more good stuff to good people. And that's how you eventually become extremely passionate, because what you're able to do with marketing skills is you're able to sell anything you want to any audience that you want, whether that be your own products or your own services, whether that be marketing, charities and organizations eventually. You're able to use those skills to be focused on things that you are truly passionate about. So that being said, what I want to do is, let me just switch back again, and I want to share what I have for you. In fact, let me just think. Yeah, let's switch back. I was just thinking if I was going to switch back to the screen, which I'm going to. So this is what I have for you, if this all sounds good. First of all, I've got a 9-step module explaining the most profitable affiliate model in existence and how you can get started with it right away, including high-ticket commissions, okay? That has a $200 value. In fact, let me just show you exactly what I'm talking about. I always like to show people. So that here is a 9-step module, okay, walking you through exactly how to do the advertising, websites, list building, providing value, products and promotion, why you should focus on high ticket. And the idea is simple. It's to really give you the opportunity to fully understand what it takes to actually create an income stream, and that can be scaled for you. I also have a personally allocated coach to answer any of your questions as you work through that training material. Okay, that's $400 value. So that means that you don't have to wait for emails, support tickets. We're going to allocate you a personal coach who works with our community, who's gone through the training, knows the training, is in business for themselves, who's a consultant for us, and they're going to be a coach that you're going to be able to work with to actually go through the material if you want to. Completely optional. You don't have to speak to them if you don't want to, but they're there. I'm going to give you access to a full day of private live workshop footage. Okay, so you're going to be able to go to, basically online, you're going to be able to go to one of my behind closed doors private workshops, which people spend thousands of dollars to attend. You're going to get the recordings and you're going to be able to go through that footage where I again talk people through the exact process of how to be profitable with your first online business venture. And then I'm going to give you the opportunity to join me on another webinar demonstrating how to use the SFN business system to bring in profits as fast as possible, how to really grow your income. I'm not going to put a value on that because honestly, I value my time highly. It's really going to be a case of whether you do, but this is going to be a very impactful webinar where I'm actually going to be showing you and demonstrating live basically how I make money myself and how you can replicate that process. This has a total value of at least $1,100 so far, is what I'm sharing with you. Now, what I'm going to offer you today is the chance to go through this material completely risk-free for $29.95. Okay, so under $30, $29.95 to get a medium access to $1,100 worth of value. Now, why do I do that? A few reasons. The primary reason is I want to build that relationship with you. I want you to know us as a company, as an organization, as a team. I want you to like us and trust us. So as you progress, you are going to want to hang around. You're going to want to continue to be a part of our community, continue to be a part of our experience, maybe in future come to some of our events, our seminars, maybe in future even be a part of our mentorship programs. The way we're going to do that is by blowing you away with risk-free value so you can really start to experience this stuff and put it into action. And the result of that is that I'm also going to give you access to the digital skills platform that we have. Now, you're going to be able to learn through a micro-learning curriculum any of these skill sets that are in front of you and a ton more. For example, blogging, online marketing, advertising on Twitter and Facebook advertising, Facebook pages, Google AdWords, WordPress, all of these things. Some of these you might know, some of these you might not. Our digital skills platform is incredibly proficient, and I'm going to demonstrate it to you in a minute just before we wrap up this webinar. But you're going to be able to get access to this all for this $29.95. And if you want to continue access, it's just $25 a month if you want to do the digital skills and continue your subscription here. Again, completely optional. One, you don't even have to take it. And if you do take it, you can cancel it at any time. That's the $25 a month. Now, this digital skills platform, to give you an idea, we partnered and created the content and leveraged content with a company called Grovo. And you're welcome to check them out, Grovo. And for a small business owner, to get access to this curriculum and this material for their employees starts at a minimum of $10,000 a year to get access. That's where it starts. Many companies are spending tens of thousands, and they don't even have our own content that we put in there. So this is like a $10,000 value upwards. And again, you're going to get access to this if you go through, submit your application and go through our platform. And to really just make this a complete no-brainer, and I'll wrap up showing you the skills platform. If you feel you've not got more than 10 times the value of your $29.95 investment, let me know. Come and find me on Facebook. Say, hey, Stu, I was on your webinar, went through your application process, I've gone through the material and the training, didn't feel like I learned anything, didn't feel like the value was 10 times what I paid. Let me know, and I will send you personally $300 via PayPal for wasting your time. That is how confident I am that this is going to really be incredibly impactful for you. The value will be incredible, mark my words. I'm so confident in that. One of the biggest advantages with being a digital company is that we don't have fulfillment. We don't have to post things out. We spend several $100,000 every month running our organization, our company, but we are able to deliver way over the value, way over the top in value because of the structure that we have and how long we've been running. And that is the reason why we're doing what we're doing. And I want to just show you this digital skills platform just so you get an idea. So let me just log in quickly. So let me just run down. You'll see some of these curriculums: blogging, Google Chrome, Facebook Basics, Facebook Marketing, Facebook Pages, Google AdWords, Google Basics, Productivity. I mean, the list just goes on. I'll just keep scrolling through. Amazon affiliate programs, Facebook ads, all of these different skill sets to enable you to better your knowledge with online marketing, advertising, etc. I'll give you an example. It's all micro-learning. So what that means is that these aren't long videos. You can go through these and then take the curriculum tests at the end and get your certification. If I actually go through to the video, I'll just show you an example.
There's simply no way around it. The Facebook marketing space has a steep learning curve, and it's a tough climb to the top. But hard work doesn't have to be complicated work. By following these simple rules, you'll be able to build your brand presence on Facebook and get real results that impact your business immediately. First, give your Facebook page a human touch. Your fans and customers want to connect with you, not with a slick-looking logo.
So this is exactly how all this is presented, and you just go from one video to the next video, learning and then taking tests at the end, which give you the certifications to really grow your digital skills. Now, what I am going to recommend you do, however, when you come through, is you're going to want to do this introduction module first, and you're going to want to attend my next live webinar. Okay, so under each of these videos, you'll see a link here where you can actually register for my next webinar, whenever that's going to be. And that's where I'm actually going to demonstrate the quickest way for you to get profitable, because what I don't want, in fact, let me just switch cameras again so I can actually talk to you. What I don't want is for you to be feeling overwhelmed and just blown away by the amount of training that we actually have. That's not the objective at all. The goal here is to give you a step-by-step process to get you up and running and confident that you can actually be profitable working online. So go through that first module, and then you're going to really start to understand those steps. You can even start applying the steps. And then the great thing is anytime you come up against something that you need more skill in, you can go to the digital skills platform, and then you can actually learn about that skill. So if you want to learn how to do advertising on Facebook, you can go and do that specific training, or AdWords. Or if you want to learn more about blogging, or you want to learn more about how to get your first WordPress or your blog website up and running, then you're going to want to specifically focus on those skills. What you don't want to do is just go through a ton of different digital skills and just do nothing with them. We have designed a process that's linear. It's going to take you through the steps to get you up and running the most effective and efficient way. There isn't anything out there that I have even remotely seen that comes close to the way that we do things. We've been able to really learn from our past experiences working with our students from all over the world, from all different backgrounds, all different ages. And I don't care if you're 22 and you see yourself as a bit of a whiz kid, or you're 72 and you see yourself as a technophobe. You're going to really enjoy this journey with us because we've created a way that isn't taxing. It's not designed to be a pain and a frustrating process. Yes, like this is business. Let's be realistic. There's going to be hurdles to overcome. There's going to be times that you get frustrated. Heck, there's days every day that I get frustrated. This is the internet. Things crash. Things go wrong. Things don't work the way that they should work. That's life. That is business. But what I want to say to you is that we are going to be there for you with our coaches, through our program. And like I said, the idea initially right now is for you to introduce yourself to us, to go through the application process, go through the material, work with your coach, and start taking action on the steps that we're teaching you, with the idea that we want a long-term relationship with you. I'm not, going to beat around the bush. The more results that we can get, the longer you're going to be with us. It's a win-win relationship. And that's the most successful traits to any business, I believe, is looking after your customers, over delivering value, supporting them with getting the results or providing the service that they're looking for above and beyond, and just growing and nurturing that relationship. And with that being said, I want to thank you for coming onto this webinar. I've really enjoyed putting it on for you. I hope you've learned some things. I hope I've opened up your eyes to some exciting ventures. I truly believe affiliate marketing is by far the most sensible way to start your first profitable online business, learning marketing along the way, earning while you're learning, and then eventually getting the skill sets going to enable you to create and cultivate a business that you're truly, truly passionate about. I'm going to close on this. I can't tell you how good it is to wake up every day loving what you do. Maybe you're in that situation. I expect probably not. That's why you're here. Maybe you do love what you do, but you want more income, you want more scale. Internet businesses offer so much. You're able to work on something that is important to you, something that can have impact and matters on the world, supports and helps other people. Live a life of freedom and flexibility. But just waking up every day, loving what you do is a gift. And my mission in life, and I'm very emotional about it at times, my mission in life is to help people find that gift. That gift of waking up every day, fulfilled, excited. I feel like the luckiest man alive sometimes to get to do this. I enjoy doing these. You can probably tell I enjoy doing these webinars so much because I just want to help people really see what is possible. I love our seminars. I love when people come and meet us, the gratitude that we get. If you're friends with me on Facebook, check out the photos. You'll see the photos of us connecting with our members and the gratitude. I mean, we've got people running over and hugging us and all sorts of things, because it's a great community, and I'd love you to be a part of it. And if you like the sound, make sure you get that application in. Comes with a 30-day guarantee. You get your money back. If you feel that I've wasted your time, let me know. I'll send you that $300. Go through the skills platform. Of course, you need to go through the material. But I'm so confident this is going to be a great decision for you. Anyway, I'm going to close out now. Thank you so very much for coming onto the webcast, and I'll catch up with you hopefully on the next webinar on the Inside very, very soon. Take care.